Oh no, the sleeves are rolling up.
It's because we turned off the air conditioner, so it's hot.
Yes.
I thought you were just getting down to business. Like, we're ready.
Hello, planet Earth. Oh,
Oh.
we got a thing.
We got an echo.
We can never,
Panic,
this never
panic.
goes smoothly.
Yeah,
Never,
it's
ever.
It's getting worse and worse.
I
Embrace the
know.
chaos at this point.
We just need to delete. Just don't pay attention to the first 10 minutes, and then we'll be good.
Yeah.
On YouTube, we look very smooth.
Yeah. You make us look like a smooth operator.
Ooh.
For example, this whole bit will not be present on YouTube.
Ooh.
Hi, planet Earth. Hello, planet Earth. 4 times the charge. Hello, planet Earth.
You mean, hi,
welcome,
Doris and Amanda.
son of a
Actually,
gun.
Doris.
Yeah.
All right, let's just
Welcome to Channel 1D4, the very legitimate actual play / real play tabletop RPG show. I'm going to roll the traditional. I don't have my 1D4.
All right.
didn't last
Well,
time either.
okay. Let's explain what we are first.
Yeah, we are a real play tabletop RPG show. We are run out of WDIV in Detroit, and these people are going to introduce themselves.
That's Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah.
Just to be,
Actually, according to
one.
APP, we don't have to just specify the state because Detroit is big enough of a city.
Boosh. You're up.
That was so well, yeah, I was going to say, you guys choreographed that perfectly. And to follow that up, hello, I'm Paul Snyder, a graphic designer here at the station. I am going to be playing today a cleric of the god Argand. He is a light cleric. He wears leather. We've already established, hey, come on.
guys
That's this
choreography.
thing.
I love it.
That's this thing. You guys are choreographing, I'm choreographing, okay?
love it.
Yes.
So this time around, since we already established leather, but like dusted leathers. Yes, dusted leathers. He's kind of gruff. I guess he's getting older. Last week, he aged a decade somehow, so he's
Yeah.
now in his early 60s. And he came across this god. What?
Yeah.
What?
twice.
Twice?
Yeah.
Twice.
Or-
in the span of like
or
5
once,
minutes.
depending on-
Yes. Just want to state Daryl's not making it today.
Yeah.
And I also want to say thank you, Kenny, the man behind the scenes. We didn't thank him last week.
Yeah.
Bam, 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 bam. All right, cool. That's me.
Hi, everybody. My name is Brandon Crawford. I am a producer here at Local 4 in the Creative Services Department. I work on lots of little different fun projects. I'll be doing a little field production work this coming Monday on the at the Ford Fireworks.
You're gonna watch.
I hope to see you all downtown or watching at home. I won't be able to see you watching at home. That would be creepy.
Amazing.
Yeah, my character's name is Ferret. He's a little dude. He's a halfling type character. He's a noblin and a thief, and he was raised in an orphanage. And he's got a lightning bolt shaped scar on his forehead. I'm kidding about that part. That's not true.
And glasses
Don't draw
with
that.
tape down the center.
Yeah,
Kinda-
yeah, right.
kinda like that.
And yeah, he's a rad little dude. And he worships Bagram, the god of axes.
Yeah, baby.
I love that about him.
That's,
So-
that
It's
is
so charming to me.
I
We
agree.
made that god as like a pure like whim. Like, what if we just had a god who was like all about axes? And we were like, no one's ever gonna like. I wonder if anyone will ever play with him as their god.
Right.
You-
one of the happiest moments of my life.
Wish
when he said,
fulfilled.
you know who I was thinking? By the way, you're up.
Oh, hi.
Tell us about
I thought
the,
you were about to be
since
like
you say
something
we made
like,
that. Like that's interesting
Sweet
to
and
me.
wonderful.
No, it's just like
people might not
Bagram,
realize
ask me
what we're playing.
Yeah.
I asked myself.
So we're playing
Alright,
an
I'm leaving.
RPG that me and him kind of created, mostly him.
Easy RPG. What?
It's called Easy RPG because we attempted to make it easy for people to pick it up.
Shut your mouth.
And he laughs because it's
fun.
faster
Okay.
to learn.
Okay. It
than-
has its quirks,
Yeah.
but it is easy.
Yeah.
It runs easy.
Yeah.
There you go.
There it is.
It runs
there it
easy.
is. It's based loosely off of D&D 3.5 edition and GURPS, if you've played those.
Yeah.
GURPS. But it has its own quirks. We should post the rules
Who
somewhere.
are you and who do you play?
I play Annie Brisbane, but you don't know who I am first. I'm Michelle Oliver. I am on Channel 4's 10 a.m. show, Live in the D. It's all positive stuff. I'm a reporter, basically, for them. And I play Annie Brisbane in this game. She is a half-elf bounty hunter. She currently has a big bear robe. She's very tall. Think like Xena, but like she has shorter hair than Xena. But dark. Dark, big lady. Very strong.
Does she have a sash still?
Yes. I don't know if she still has her sash of like
to
winning.
I like to think it's just like a
It's
thing
just
from
like,
here on
it's
out.
just, yeah,
And
it's
it's all
really
tattered.
tattered
Dance
now and
contest
dirty.
winner, yes.
Yeah, it says dance
Is
contest winner on
does
it.
it look like the
I should
like
draw
a
that
Miss
on. She
America
has like a
type
sash
sash?
going across her.
like
Yeah,
that
oh,
style where it's
oh,
just
yeah.
like it's white with text.
Yeah.
And it just says best dancer.
Yes.
Unless you're talking about
Like-
dancing with a sword, like fencing.
Yeah, you know,
It specifically says dance contest winner, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
which we've proven we have very bad memories this
We
week.
sure do.
I have good memory.
Aha.
All right.
And I am the handsome Adonis in the middle. Your GM, Jake. You guys went back in time last episode. What?
What?
There was a big tragic war in this nation between forest-dwelling orcs and the southernmost city in the Troika, Bottoms Bay. It was devastating, and you guys just went to a little bit before that war. And you also discovered that the person who brought you back there is somebody who, as far as you guys were aware, is dead. Somebody that goes by the handle Snake, and you have teamed up with their buddy Scorpion. They were the most rad sounding for a 14-year-old boy names I could come up with.
But I have a question. Last time in our initial game, Snake was a girl. Mm-hmm. And this time, it's not a girl.
And Snake is Elric.
Yes.
Okay.
You have been addressing
There's
Snake
so many different
as
names.
Elric. When you most recently met Snake,
AKA Elric.
AKA Elric, they were a young elf male. Now they appear to be a middle-aged human male with a great bushy mustache and beard.
Right, because he took on the form of Archibald.
Yes,
Yes.
Elric is a doppelganger. And you guys also have apparently a gang of doppelgangers knocked out or killed back at your keep.
Mostly.
2 years in like 2 years in the future too.
Yes.
Like it's a ways away.
So
Previous episodes available on YouTube.
I'm just.
Actually, VOD.
Yes.
The last one will be
I mean-
on VOD, yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't know. Like the things that are going on in my head is so everything we've done up to this point hasn't happened yet. So I don't know.
Right. We're in the prequels. We're in episode 1.
Time travel. It doesn't exist because people are just, I just can't do it.
We're in episode 1.
Can't do it.
Jar Jar Binks shows up. I throw an axe.
Well, you absolutely have the option to grab everybody and murder Jar Jar Binks. No, you have the option to go wait in a cave for a year and a half if you want.
I want like proof that what just happened.
Oh,
Because
interesting.
that's not necessarily like, oh, we're going back in time. But like, how that could have been some flashy show magic.
Why would he
If I were-
lie?
I love that idea. You guys go into like a cardboard box and like, okay, we're going back.
Yeah.
Whoa!
This is a time machine.
Just somebody outside
I mean,
shaking
like,
it.
couldn't have everybody just like cleaned out upstairs? Like, I don't know. Magic exists in this world.
Greatest setup to a birthday party, like a surprise birthday party ever.
We thought we went back in time, and then it was your birthday.
Yeah.
That remains a complete possibility.
I just want like a newspaper. I want a town crier to tell me what day it is. Like, also
yeah, but
that's
we don't know what date it was.
that's true.
So
But like, I feel like it's a
we knew what the date
TV
was.
show trope for back in time movies. They always like look at the newspaper and
Well,
Yeah.
Hitler's alive again or something like that.
everybody
But not Hitler's alive
roll
again.
perception, and as long as not everybody rolls a 1, you're
16.
fine.
12.
Yeah, it is snowing.
Did you
It's
roll?
snowing. Nice.
Light
I
little-
love it.
It was very much summer before.
Because it's been a year and a half. We went a year and a half. so
Why
we
did I
know.
keep a bear cloak in the middle of the summer? Anyways,
I don't know.
wrap my bear cloak around and be like, I'm glad I had
You're
this.
the only one that's comfy. Speaking of.
Ferret's like,
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I could like.
tongue.
I'm pretty well off. I got magic that can help me with staying warm.
And you did mention that you have a leather thing. Yeah.
And I don't feel pain anymore.
Yeah, it's true. It's absolutely true.
Bring on
of
the
which.
frostbite.
Speaking of which.
I'm just gonna have to do constant rolls to just be like, is he frostbite? Is he
Oh, you'll tell when I just like.
Ferret's good. He's already got his sweet fingerless gloves, and his goggles cover his ears on the sides, so he's kind of.
So Ferret. Ferret. I kind of like. So are we traveling right now?
You guys are in the back of a wagon with Elric, who is half napping, half passed out. And I will tell you, they would not mind a heal if you guys ever want to just toss one their way.
They're always trying to get healed. Like, what am I? Just some healing dispensing
Last time,
machine.
instead of healing them, you shot them through the body.
Yeah, but it's because he straight up
If I
killed my
remember
friend in front
correctly,
of me.
though,
Okay, I was
Scorpion
confused.
True.
Scorpion is magic as well.
That's true.
Hey, Scorpion up there, you got any healing magics?
He sticks a hand back through the canvas, and he's holding a flask. Sticks that out.
Thank you.
Annie will take it and take a sip and hold it out to.
But it burns. It seems to be some kind of potion of
Kendall.
warmth. When you sip it, it warms
So
you right
that's
up.
what they call it now. Glug, 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 glug.
Amber liquor,
Wait,
liquid.
no. See, you got away with it at that festival. You got away with it. I saw you.
I'm of age. What's your problem? Just because I'm a corruptible youth.
No. Anyways,
I'm
hand it
already
back.
corrupted.
Actually, I'm gonna nudge. I'm
watch
gonna
animated
nudge.
movies.
I don't know, Snake. I'll just call him Snake because it's a way cooler name. So Snake, and I'll just be like, here you go. And
He
he'll
seems to be passed out. When you extend the flask his way, he goes,
a straw. Just
oh yeah, dips into like his lips dip into like under a lapel straw.
That's
Long, crazy straw.
crazy.
ferret.
Yeah.
Ferret.
Yeah. What? Jeez, I'm right here.
So, what just happened earlier? What just happened? Did you not? Did things not like get like strange? Like,
I mean, we went through time. What happened to you?
Are you sure we went through time?
well, first of all, I feel great. I don't know. Do you guys feel great? Did you guys see the hallway thing? You guys witnessed the
Hallway thing. What?
Yeah. Did you see the hallway thing?
What are you talking about? Hallway thing? We stayed inside the keep the entire time. That's why I think it might be a lie.
We landed on a ship. That was weird.
I remember the
They
ship.
almost sank, and then you disappeared, and then we
that was
reappeared, and we were fine. That was
Water, I can't explain, but there was no hall.
Things got strange. Check this out. And I, like, I'm just like, whoa, like glowing.
And like a glowing halo lights behind his head, and it is.
She grabs
Impressive.
the drink back from the guy and like sniffs it like, are we on
Burns
something?
the nose hairs a little bit.
Ferret's eyes light up, and he goes, "Is that gold?"
It disappears. No, it's not gold. But I'm just saying, I feel different. I feel kind of youthful again.
Well, we went back a year and a half.
Yeah,
Apparently.
maybe your body aged back. If we did go back.
Let me just check my old.
Were you
Yeah,
much healthier
nope.
a year and a half ago?
No.
That's an interesting question. Were you still like a useless drunk a year and a half ago?
I don't think I was ever useless. I was just kind of a drunk.
Okay. Were you
So how is
a
that
drunk a
different
year
from
and a
now?
half ago?
Yeah.
Was that still when that was going on?
Do I know? Okay, hold up. Now that like we're talking a year ago, it just dawns on me because I missed an opportunity. There's in the Adventures Monthly, they were looking for openings. They were looking for openings for a journalist, like somebody that just goes out and just writes about the land.
Okay.
And I missed the opportunity because I was busy with stuff. So I think about it and I'm just like, oh man.
Well,
man.
That's interesting.
But at the same time, time out. So I met my God, right? I know that sounds crazy, but I kind of met my God, right? And he was like, don't change the time because, you know, people are gonna disappear and stuff, you know.
That's what
that whole
Argan
time
sounds
travel.
like?
Is that
He actually
yeah?
sounds like a bro. It's interesting.
That is surprising. I would not have thought that of Argand.
But anywho, he said don't mess with this, like the whole space-time idea, and yet we're about to go do that. So I'm kind of torn right now.
Do we know if we're doing anything different than would have happened because of time is a circle, and if we do something,
then
how
why
do we
did
know
we-
that it wasn't something we already did last
See,
time?
I don't want to get in this conversation. I just don't want to.
What if doing nothing?
You know what? I
doing
started-
nothing-
It's just as bad. Yeah. What if we have already done this in the past and we were living in an alternative reality?
My time travel.
Okay,
This just
so
gives
Also,
me a
and like
headache.
there's like a vein on the ferret's forehead that's like.
here's
He's like,
Yeah.
here's something I'd like to do. Can you please roll a perception for me as you muse about your
Do
speaking
you
with
get like the
Argan?
bends, like when you go deep into under the water?
Nice.
do.
You see that?
my blood
Yeah,
pressure's
did you
bubbly.
see that? That was
Yeah.
nice.
You can decide whether you want to face this truth or not. But if you were a totally non-biased person, you might have noticed that Argan did not appear to be paying particularly close attention, as close of attention as you might hope that a god would to the goings-on. It's sort of a casual, sort of a very cavalier attitude.
Yeah, he was being really a total bro.
Yeah.
So
So
okay.
Argan's a nihilist?
I mean, you get the sense that there are rules for breaking, and there's rules for bending, and there's rules for don't mess with.
I feel. I mean, like, but that goes. That wasn't a surprise to me, right? The whole yin and yang, light and shadow, that all kind of fits within my belief and philosophy in the whole sort. But I just don't. I'm a little confused because I don't know where the boundaries sit. And I'm also a little heartbroken because I kind of wanted to see a giant thing of like stone or like a whole field of.
Yeah, that's,
what I'm
we're gonna
saying?
miss that.
Never did get to see that.
Yeah,
I wonder if we
it's
could
kinda
like
sus.
see it and then like let everything happen, watch it happen, see
Ferret-
it
Ferret
happen,
pulls
and
out
then go back in time again and fix it.
We might mess this up and have to do it all over again.
Because like
so-
think about it, if we fix it now, we ain't never gonna see it.
Here, I'll do you a favor. Ferret pulls out like a little parchment quill, and he just like really horribly sketches like a drawing of like what he thinks it looks like, and it's just like it looks like a 2-year-old's like drawing with crayons, and he's like, there. I drew us in there. See, that's you, and that's me with the little green spot there, and yeah.
Now, you were mentioning a regret
keep
you
that.
had from this time period. Another interesting thing. One thing is that the journalist agency that you're talking about, it happens
Yes.
to be about halfway between where you are right now and Bottoms Bay.
How convenient.
And you happen to be, I'm going to do a little DM prerogative here, you happen to be in the Bottom Bay area around this time.
Oh my gosh, I could see myself.
You could, but it's unlikely because this was when you. This was another.
Yourself.
No,
Time
no.
cop. I know
I
what
wouldn't do that
happens.
to you. This is actually. You remember this where you were now because this is when you have a regret yourself. You failed to catch one of the best bounties you'd ever been given.
Oh. The Woods Witch. Or do I know? Is that not it? Do you want to DM something different?
You can decide what their name was. Was it the Woods Witch?
I like the Woods Witch.
Yeah, it was the Woods Witch. I mean, this is just, you have opportunities here if you want to go correct your own personal things. But Elric seems to have a very specific spot on a map that it is trying to get to.
Yeah, that's true. What pronouns do you prefer, Mr. Mrs. You see, this is a problem. Snake person. What pronouns?
He sits up in his form, and he's actually.
I'll finally heal him.
Oh, he goes.
I was gonna
Oh,
say.
bless you. Oh,
So
you
how much?
hero."
How much would that cost?
You would only need to dump a couple of points. in.
Okay,
He
I'll
doesn't
do,
need to be tip top.
3. Boom.
Feeling much better and much more limber now. They stretch out and
Mind you kill somebody that looks like a friend of mine, and you don't say straight up beforehand, "Hey, this is a doppelganger." I probably will do it
Oh,
again.
and maybe prove it that it's a doppelganger.
Oh,
Would be
sure,
good.
fair enough.
Okay,
To be fair to
thanks.
me, though, you're quick on the draw.
Yeah,
Before I could get a
know.
word out, you got me. Oh, hey, no hard feelings. there.
Hey.
In answer to your question, I prefer to be addressed by the gender I'm currently inhabiting. So he'll do fine for now. If I see a particularly buxom lady, you better believe I'm going to be a she. But time being, he's fine. Still go by Elric, though.
That's interesting.
You
How do you
said
keep track
Elric-
of all that?
Yeah, Elric instead of Snake?
Or Snake. That'll do fine.
Snake's
as well.
pretty cool. Can you wear an eye patch?
Snake.
If I touch someone who doesn't have an eye,
You gotta find
absolutely.
somebody with I'm gonna write that down now.
Let me roll something real quick. Should have related now. Okay, never mind.
So where are we travel? Like, what does it look like as we travel?
He spreads out a map and he goes, a year and a half ago, I went off without my partner here. I was trying to capture a group of bandits. I myself am a bounty hunter. I've heard about you.
Have I heard about him?
Yeah, you've actually heard of Snake and Scorpion.
Oh, it's like coming to me now. I know you.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Well, I was trying
you
to...
should know them because we've already technically met these people.
I know, but I mean, like,
From before.
By
I knew
reputation.
about reputation.
Okay.
And I hope I'm remembering correctly. But yes, that is, you do seem to remember him. And Elric explains that they were hunting, or he was hunting without the assistance from his buddy Scorp. It's so late. a group of doppelgangers that he was particularly eager to capture because they were giving doppelgangers a bad name. And he did not catch them in time, and it turns out what they heisted was a courier for the city of Bottom Bay. And what they had found with that courier was not only a list of powerful magical artifacts, but a report on movement of orcs in the area. A fateful report that, when it didn't go out in time, caused them to be caught unawares by a massive, massive army.
So all we gotta do is kill an entire army of orcs. This'll be easy.
Actually, there's one specific orc. In that report, when I eventually did infiltrate them and steal back a lot of the information they had, I discovered it was one particular orc by the name of Silas that has been banding the many tribes together. I figure if we can infiltrate the meeting, we should be able to break it up. The meeting of all the orcs, where Silas will convince them in about 5 days.
Do you know of where this meeting may be?
According to the information they had, and from evidence I saw at the scene after they had moved on, I do. And he points to a spot on the map, which is here-ish, and it mentions that it's 5 days away.
You don't happen to have any, like, lottery numbers that you remember from this time period or anything else?
Oh, I do.
Kendall,
Winning number was
You
7.
got the latest Adventurers Monthly magazine?
You did say you were a collector. You can have it if you want.
Oh man. Well, I don't. I like to think I don't carry all of them. I probably have the past 2 months because I did pick up one in Reaper's Hold.
Yes.
I was going to say you'd have to roll if you had one from this time, but absolutely you can have the last month or even 2 months.
I had the past 2 months, so I have the one I picked up when I was in Reaper's Hold and the one before that.
Okay.
Oh, we can make some money. There's a section in the back.
In about a year and a half.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't there like any information in there that we could, like?
Like
there will,
pit fighter guys?
if you guys get to that point, I'll
You know what
roll
might be-
your luck, and
Okay.
if it rolls high, yeah, there will be very useful tips.
Is there a bounties section in there? Because we could know if there's bounties on people and we could get them. But before the bounty's on their head, we throw them in lockup
If you
till the
want,
bounty
you
shows
can
up.
you can flip through. Would you have paid attention to bounties before on there?
But it's a monthly, not necessarily, but it's like a. Well, first of all, it's like an adventurer's guide, right? Yeah. But at the same time, it's a monthly thing, so it's only really relevant to that month.
Tell you what,
So
give me a roll on a d20.
bunk. That's
it's
the
cocked.
bunkest of bunk. 19.
There's nothing in the recent bounties, obviously,
Yeah.
that's pertinent to you. There is, in a most wanted list, a rather disturbing set of portraits. And you recognize 3 of the 5 faces on it.
Okay.
They are Kendall Wick, they are Ferret, and they are Annie Brisbane.
Wait.
That is a
They're
weird,
not
I'm making
listed.
a weird face.
Wait, in
They're
the
not
future.
listed by name. They are, they're in the most wanted.
But a year and a half from where we're currently
Like
playing.
really
Correct.
crude drawings.
But they're not listed by name. It's just the drawings. They're actually pretty decent. In fact, they're dead on. And
They got my
How
hair.
did I? How have I?
what
wait.
are they listed as? Are
Hold
they
up.
called the trio? What are they called as a group gang name?
Oh, you jerk! Springing it now.
Yeah.
If you guys have any ideas for what our
yeah.
group name should be,
Yeah. If you have
totally.
any ideas, say so in the chat. Toss them out there.
Cool. Whoa.
the Fennec Fighters.
No. Please.
Guardians of the... No.
No.
You could be just.
I don't want to
three.
waste that. Well, this
You
could
be-
take a whole session. Anyway,
As you guys are musing over that,
we're gonna
that's
come
what the
back.
thing is.
It's gonna be like technical difficulties, and then it cuts back, and we got a mind map with like
Yeah.
string and like. Well, actually, no. All right.
this.
I
Mother
see. This
Drugs
is
and
so
Speed,
weird.
sorry.
This is so weird. So I've been collecting this magazine, and like I feel like I just brush over that section. Doesn't really concern me.
Okay.
I read it mostly because they have like really good writing, like a really good writing staff.
You read it for the articles.
Yeah, I read it for the
Yeah.
articles and like places to go because I've been just like kind of wandering. I hit like I like small towns, so
Yeah.
that's kind of like my
Okay.
my thing. I do more the
Me
rustic
too.
kind of feel, and so
They got...
I think
bad
about it
security
and
systems
I like
small towns.
start to realize that like, oh my gosh, I have been in like I recall and it's just like when I first notice it, it's like oh man, and I show it to you guys and I'm just like, what is up with this?
I'm wanted? This is like the anti-thing you want when you're a bounty hunter.
It's the opposite. Of what you're
Everyone
trying
wants
do.
to be wanted at some point.
And you think about it and you like go to like the past jobs and like there's a guy with his feet kicked up on the thing and he's reading the magazine and he goes, maybe not. Like
I must
There's
say though,
actually a 2,000 for you specifically, 2,000 gold bounty.
I must say though, I did the best thing possible for hiding. I don't think I could find me back in time. How many times have a person? Hey, I'm not worth that much money yet.
Yeah, for him, there's a 5,000 gold bounty.
Yeah, notorious. Yeah, your
Wait,
access.
why are you worth more than me?
For you, there's a
Does
950
it say?
gold bounty.
Does it say
It's
what
fine,
we're wanted for?
You met your god.
Sorry, does it say what we're wanted for?
Money's not really.
Yeah. Oh my god. You know how some magazines have like a pop out bit? It does one of those.
Beep.
I don't know, I've never heard of those
Ba, ba,
kinds
ba,
of
ba.
magazines. Definitely never seen one before.
It's, let's see. Philandering, racketeering,
Racketeering.
moonshinery,
Nice.
I didn't do-
moonshine running,
Nice.
associating with known criminals,
Someone has framed me.
shenanigans,
It
chicanery.
was a Dino. I mean, obviously, he's been behind everything, so it was a Dino. He's
Well,
so
look, we
great.
don't have to worry.
Blasphemy,
This is
I need to-
future me's problems.
I'm just gonna like jot down a couple notes in
Libel,
my,
slander,
in my
larceny.
diary. Close it. Just be like, man, this is
reading other people's diaries.
great.
Wait a minute. Maybe something we're doing right now is causing this to be a thing. Maybe we
Gossiping.
can undo it.
You can keep an eye on that magazine and remember how it is now, and if anything changes, we'll know.
Whoa.
Speculation.
If anything changes, we might know.
I'm gonna cut out that section and put it in my diary.
And
Dog
vandalism. A rat scurries away from your car. Unrelated, I'm sure.
This is bizarre.
Yeah,
I
this
do
is
not like
bizarre.
that I am wanted.
Super weird. All right.
Well, let's just, I guess, ride our wagon. Do we have food?
Yeah, we need to like
I'm like
post up
hankering
for
for
the
a pie.
night. Oh. It's not a bad idea.
As a matter of fact, there is a George R.R. Martin-esque grouping of food here. There's the dwarf has brought you guys. It's like glamping. He has brought you guys some nice supplies.
Man, you guys are loaded.
Oh, okay. I almost spoiled stuff. Whew. I almost spoiled stuff. Don't want to say anything. All right, cool. How did we just notice all this food?
Yeah, as you guys like root around, there's a bunch of burlap sacks, and it's just stuff full of food, beverages of all sorts. They're in enchanted frosty mugs. You're just like, oh, hey, Pop Tops, and it's awesome. Heat tap.
Like little
What
barrels.
are the stops along the way?
Yes, that's wicked awesome, and that's in the world now. Yeah, mini kegs. There's
Those
mini
little
kegs.
barrels, the one you like
Oh.
the sugar and water.
Oh, we could play a fun game with like chugging these.
Yeah, you guys do that. You crush the things to splinters, and then toss them. Yeah, so you guys are traveling down the road. You are currently headed directly for the meetup, but you can go. You can say like, no, we're all voting on this. We're going other places.
So wait, just to clarify, he said he's heading to where this courier got stopped. So that
No, he specifically says he's going to avoid that because he knows he will be past him is going to be following that path.
Okay.
So he is instead teaming up with his past partner, who he knew was not doing it. He was too busy at the time. He now found out he was busy because he was hanging out with him.
Okay.
And he is going to go and try to ruin Silas's meeting of orcs, of orc tribes.
Okay. All right, so we're going to go.
By the way, if you think of cool orc tribe names in the chat, toss one out. There's definitely going to be
like
the
that.
Shatter
Nice.
Skulls, the Stone Spears, the Smiling Furries, and
Furies?
I think the bloody smile, maybe.
oh yeah, the Bloody Grin. I like that. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Red Grin. How about that? That sounds an actual
The
last
Bog
name.
Clan.
The Bog Clan. So if you
The
think of some,
Bog
toss them out there. We'll
Clan.
toss them in.
The Broken Jaws.
So like when. So we're
The
traveling.
Vernon Shirley.
I have some interesting names.
The Stone Clan, the Schlemiels, the Schlemazzles.
The Haas and Pfeffer Incorporated.
So, Elric, how many times have you gone back in time? So how do you like? What are the rules? Can
So
I?
this make your second. I just want to make.
He pulls out 2 thick tomes. He goes, I stole these back from the people that stole them, the dastardly doppelgangers. Yeah, every species has its own bandits, by the way. Don't go judging. Anyway, this is the big list of known magical artifacts, one of which was sitting in your castle keep. And this, and he holds out a fresher, nicer book, is Time Travel and You, a beginner's guide.
Well, that's
Nice.
off my head. Who wrote this?
It's constantly updating. Maddening to look at about the author page.
Yeah, there's like a big 42 on the front.
As soon as I think about adding something to it, it goes wackadoos.
Interesting.
So like, is there a rule? Like, can we not meet? I'm a more Reader's Digest kind of gal. Is it like you can't like meet yourself? Is that a problem?
It's very unwise. You run the risk of a paradox.
And what happens if there's a paradox?
Nobody knows.
It could be cool. I'm just saying. It could be cool.
It could be
Oh,
cool.
it could be really cool.
All right. So what?
One theory is that the universe ends. Another theory is you create an alternate world where the paradox plays out and your original world is destroyed. Another theory is that both worlds exist simultaneously.
And then the last theory is you kill the one of yourself and then you become that many times stronger.
The
Yeah.
one
Oh,
theory.
That's known as the Lee theory. Damn it. He got there first.
I am Yula. I love that movie.
It's a really good movie.
Inexplicably, Jason Statham is there.
It's so good. All right.
I guess
Go
we
ahead.
I guess we just had. I mean, I'm fine with the plan of going to the orcs. I do
Look.
think we might want to discuss a plan, though. Like, are we just gonna show up and be like, "Hey, orcs, I'm sorry. Maybe you don't meet and destroy our town. Bye." Like,
We assassinated somebody? Because I don't really do wet work.
He slams.
He does.
He slams the book and sets it on his lap and says, "To be wholly honest, I wasn't entirely expecting you all to be here with me. I'm not going to lie to you.
but you took us with you. Very, very clearly took us with you.
Yes, you were in the wrong place at the wrong time, I'm afraid.
Late edition.
I wasn't sure if you guys, if you were in other rooms, would be crushed to death by the castle. If you'd like to go hole up in a cave or go do whatever you want, you're welcome to. I'm not planning on coming back from this particular mission.
Well, I would
We
like.
have to hold up in a cave. We could just go on vacation.
Or you
Yeah.
could go on a vacay. I'm not here to say what you do for fun. I'm a caveman.
I'm already in like,
Well, the thing is, it's like we went back in
beach
time, but we don't
shorts.
have our money or anything else. We're still we're like destitute right now.
We have our money.
Hold
We
up,
have
do I
everything that was on
hold
us when
up?
we-
Wait.
Well, so you
a
always
minute.
carry all your money on you?
Yeah.
I have an
Do you not?
IRA. It is drastically depleted a year and a half ago.
You will have an IRA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question. So I'm. This
I mean,
happened
no, I don't
in
have my money on me
rock bottom. What's
Bottom
it
Bay.
called? Bottom Bay.
Is where the
Rock
attack
bottom.
always
manifested.
thought you were like
but it
an
was
under the
planned
mattress kinda
miles
guy.
away.
Bottom
I am, but
Bay.
you wouldn't know that.
There's probably a temple to Argan in Bottom Bay, correct?
Absolutely.
What was the fate of? I mean, did the whole Bottom Bay get like wrecked?
Think Stalingrad. They won the battle in the end, but heavy losses.
Casualties. But they can sell all that sculpture out front. They can
That's
sell
true.
that.
I
and
mean,
they'll make a
monetarily, they're going to be good to
great
go.
profit on all those sweet, really lifelike statues
Of
of
orcs.
orcs.
Why would you want that?
It's like lawn gnomes.
Oh, I can see it. Future lawn gnomes. They're just giant and scary.
I'm just trying to think of why I'd want to get on board. But you know what? I mean, I'm already like back in time. I might as well, right?
You'd prevent hundreds of thousands, at least 100,000 deaths.
That's fine.
And
by
I'm
me.
pretty sure,
100,000 converts, right?
yeah.
Is that gold? There's got to be a reward. But how will they know we saved them? Because if we went, how will they know that if we save them, they'll never know that we saved them because they won't have all died.
He
in
holds
World
up
War.
the grand book of, it's not really a grand book. It's just like a government document, but it's leather bound because back in the day he goes, I will give to you this. And I promise you there's more to your castle keep than you're aware of. In fact, there's a lot more. And it's explained here.
Is it gold?
The ability to generate gold.
Okay. That sounds good.
What is me gonna think when I heroically save an entire town and I am out, in the world elsewhere hearing about this great Annie Brisbane that saved all of Bottoms Bay?
I think we're sort of
That will greatly
we'll sort of
increase
be like
my
an
renown.
Men in Black situation here, where we could save the world and not get any of the credit. Because
But no, I want the
But
credit.
also get sweet technology.
I'd like the credit though, because then I can start charging a lot more for my bounties.
with the Men in Black tunics.
Ah.
Huh?
I'm going to sleep.
Do you guys all
call top
go to
bunk.
sleep and agree to travel with this person for the time being?
Yeah.
For the time being, yeah, we're on a wagon. in the middle
We're
of
heading.
nowhere.
Is there a town between where we're
Yeah,
headed?
like
and-
are there stops along the way? Because I would like a sword, a real
He
sword.
points
Unless my
at
sword is back.
he points at a town and says, "What's a good town name? Give me one. What's this
Townville.
little Townville? That's a little too on the nose." He says, "This is Thatch.
Village Township.
T-H-A-T-C-H." And he says, "This is sort of your last stop before there's no turning back.
Oh, okay.
That is 15 miles away from where the orcs are going to gather." That doesn't seem like enough. 20 miles away from where the orcs are going to
Do I have is my sword back?
gather. Your sword is not back.
Then yes, I'd like to go because I need to purchase a sword.
Person with the highest nature roll is you. Please roll a 1d20. Oh, shit.
10
Okay, you're fine. Yeah, Elric
plus
is
4.
too busy recuperating and sipping on the flask to help at all, but you and Scorpion navigate flawlessly the roads, and they're narrow, little-traveled roads because 2 years ago, and even modernly, the area around your keep is crap. It's like, imagine that a town in Michigan you can't stand because it's so tiny and hard to find stuff. That's where you guys live now. But you guys make it to Thatch, and it's a little tiny town. People are sweet and industrious.
Nice.
Yeah. And there's a blacksmith. Do you go there?
Yes, I would like to go to the blacksmith.
Great.
Ferret's gonna go to the post office or the post. Where
Okay.
The
I'm gonna go with
owlery, whatever they
you.
send messages with.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go with you.
Okay.
I got business there as well.
This is intriguing. Everybody, roll 1d4 or a d20. Let's keep it traditional. D20.
13.
7.
Okay, where'd you say you were going?
I'm going to the post office.
Okay. When you get there, a woman with a wide-brimmed hat pulled low and a mask over her face is looking at a piece of paper, and she goes, "Candle wick?"
Yes.
And she goes, "Oh, goody!" And she draws a hand crossbow and fires.
I'm Kendall Wick.
And this is when I find
And I'm
out
Kendall.
I'm immune to pain. This is when it happens.
I'm going to roll for this before we go to
Okay.
break. Interesting. I know what it was, and we will see you guys in 5 minutes. Oh, interesting. What do you have for me, Kenny?
Nothing. I wasn't expecting a break.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're doing a bit of an early break, but it's such a good place.
ever.
And we're back.
Welcome
We're
back.
Ferret's with me.
Well, Ferret is with you. Okay.
Ferret's with me.
Yeah. So a
Boon companions we are.
Most definitely. We're holding hands.
You're totally holding hands.
That's kind of
This
cute.
is just so that, you know, if a
He's
car
off
comes,
somewhere.
I'm tiny, they can't see me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are holding hands.
You know, I get lost sometimes. Yeah.
Somebody walks up to you, a la a good old-fashioned 90s recap, and says, Candlewick, and you go, yeah, and they try to shoot you with a hand crossbow, and it misses. It goes up, and it knocks into your hat and sends it spiraling off.
Oh. Hex no.
You should not have done that.
Oh, hex no.
And
I
she-
like...
He's
She
real
spins,
particular.
puts her crossbow away, and draws out a sword.
And as she spins and
Obscure.
like she puts the crossbow away, I pull my duster to the side, almost looking like I'm
Yeah.
grabbing for a gun, and she looks down, but what she doesn't know is I got my holy symbol in the other hand, and I just blast her.
So you go,
Yeah, it's just like
Nice.
pull it from behind me and
roll it.
And then simultaneously ferrets.
yes,
Casting obscure and,
18.
Nice.
the side.
18.
That's
Out
a
of there.
hit.
That's gonna be a hit. I'm not really. Yeah, it was just one. Did we take a rest?
Yeah, it's been 3 days, actually.
Oh, it's
of
been
travel.
3 days. Okay, cool. So
No,
then let me-
gosh, it would have been 4 days, actually.
Let me reset my stats.
So you guys
over
are
here.
completely
I'm back
healed.
At,
Oh, okay.
back at the top ski.
We're regulars.
Okay, cool. And that's just gonna be 4 radiant damage
Um,
or what have you.
so it was only a 1 point you did?
Yeah, I just did 1 point. Let me see here. I'm going to aim at. Let's just say not a vital spot, and like I'm not going for her eye or something.
Yeah, just center mass.
The hand that's at the sword. She's grabbing for the sword. I'm gonna blast the hand with the sword.
Now, that's a little harder to do.
I'll re-roll.
I'll let you re-roll that.
Okay,
Go
I
ahead.
will re-roll for that. Even better.
You got 18. Okay,
25.
yeah.
Hold
So,
up.
and you sneak around.
Yeah, I'm in the process of sneaking. behind.
Okay, I will let you have an attack this round if you want. Because
Okay.
she rather boldly walked up to you and did a thing. Normally she'd have like an ambush round, but in this case she stopped and full on asked you for your
Yeah.
did not a stealthy
I was
round.
already kind of like, what's
Yeah.
after just seeing my picture,
Yeah.
I know exactly what's going on. I know exactly what's
But
going
wait,
on.
wait. But okay, just to make sure I understand, the Adventures Weekly we were looking at was a year and a half written a year and a half in the future. So how are we? Have we been on the run
we don't
for a
wanna
year
jump
and
to
a
the
half?
conclusion
You
that she's-
weren't in it, just to clarify with that. You guys were not listed as recent bounties in that. You were listed
We were in
as
like
all-time most wanted.
All-time most wanted. Like almost to the point where it's just like, remember these guys?
What?
Greatest hits.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna backstab.
Go for it.
I'm gonna backstab.
4, but do I? Okay, wait.
4, but I
9,
add
10,
crazy
11,
amount
so
of
that's
stuff.
15.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
4, but I hit anyways
so
because
15.
I'm talented.
Yeah.
Miss.
I missed with a 15.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, you do.
Making it hard. Okay, okay, so
So let's. Go ahead.
I jump up to swat her with the axe from behind, and I just like. Did you say she has a hood up?
She's got a hat on.
Okay, I just like slice the top of her hat.
Hat for hat.
Okay. So let's cut back to Annie, who you're shopping for a sword.
Yes.
Okay, what kind of sword do you want them to have?
A long sword.
Yeah, describe it. Like, what do you think would be pretty?
I think. I like a little bit of design, but not too much to where it ruins functionality. So you basic T-cross with a nice circle pommel. I'd like it to have some cool design on the pommel.
Okay.
And leather with what? Yeah.
Ooh. Like the hammered Damascus. So like there's the blade edge, but then towards the center of the blade, it has like it looks like
Like it's
Oh
wrapped
yeah.
around.
it's
It's actually
it
a very
looks like
old way.
well, yes, they still do it, but you can see the like individual hammers.
Yeah.
Right, as in the center of the blade, and then that's in the detail is where they laid like the clay and stuff, so you get the like dark design.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then it should be sharp.
Yes,
Well, that
sharp
helps
is good.
quite a bit.
it sharp.
As you're inspecting this sword, like you're looking at it closely, examining the work.
Intended for Kendall Wick.
You get hit. You get hit with like a pang, and you're like, oh, it's gonna rain. And you've always, for a while, you've known when it's gonna rain because, your hand hurts from that one time when that cleric got the drop on you. We cut back to you guys fighting this person.
Oh
And
my
It's
lord.
their turn, and they strike at you with a sword, as though they're used to using a bow. Yeah, they miss. Whoosh.
I don't know this is happening.
You don't.
Hold up. What's the big idea, yo? Yo. I'm becoming more and more like a bro. I met my god, so yeah. Dude.
Totally. You spend your turn trying to talk her down.
Yeah, I'll try to do that.
Okay. You can roll and add your charisma, or you can just try to do it as yourself. I'm a fan of letting you attempt to take it over, unless you're playing a character who's known to be obnoxious.
Well, I do have 1 point in persuasion.
It's not bad. Oh,
So
we're
I
going to
get-
switch this out.
Okay, that's cool.
It's her old costume.
That's cool. Okay, whoa. Normally you don't just ask somebody their name and attack them. I get what's going on here. Also, I'm sorry, you kind of like I have a hat thing. You attacked me, took my hat off, and it kind of was disrespectful. Just don't mess with the hat. I'm sorry. What's the deal? We could talk this like civil people.
What does she say back in the past? She's trying to you were trying to get the Woods Witch, and the best way you could see about doing it was to take out her henchmen first. You had stun darts and were doing non-lethal blows.
Wait, what?
Man.
And I think Kendall Wick is the
You can't quite
Henchman?
remember what his name was, but yeah, she had like a cleric with her and like you thought like a little halfling maybe, and they were her henchmen. And the bounty was nice on them. It was choice. It was like 500 gold apiece.
I would probably continue trying to get them because it's money. And she would say, or she would probably say something like, "This is not anything personal. It's just business."
All right, your turn.
Well, Ferret's gonna say it's business time, and then he's gonna jump up and backstab her again.
Double X to the back.
Are you guys killing me
It's
in the past?
19 plus 11. Does that hit?
That hits quite a bit.
How are you guys also the Woods Witch henchmen? This
All right.
is bizarre.
So then I have backstab times, so it just adds 3 to damage.
What, you have backstab times how many?
I have times 3.
That is 4 weapon damage.
Okay. So how do I roll for that? I don't know.
What is
We
you're
battle
using a
so
hatchet,
rarely.
so that's a 1d6. So you roll 4d6 and then add your
I
strength
got
to
6-sided dice if you want to get funky.
All of a sudden, Annie falls down in the middle of the
3.
blacksmith shop, dead. Her rotting
Only
corpse,
4
just
or
lying
3?
there.
Nice.
3, 6, 11, 12, 13, and I add 3. Mm-hmm. Okay, 16.
And that bypasses her armor entirely.
Ouch. Remember that one
don't know
time when
what's
you were
in there.
talking about that gnarly scar in your back?
Yeah.
Something else happens. Do you guys remember when you were fighting?
Why did I have a hand
Ferret
crossbow?
thinks to
I
himself
don't
too as
use
the axe
those.
sinks in, like, no, that voice sounds kind of familiar. Just a little tickle in the back of his head. Huh.
I'm just gonna roll, do a little something here. So how much damage is that? 16.
Yeah.
Oy vey. Yeah, the axe bites in her flesh a lot. All right, so you pay for your sword if you're satisfied with the price. It'd be 75 gold.
Why do I only have 18? I try to talk him down.
Roll and add your barter.
I just love the
good
scene would be
lord.
like, you'd be like, oh yeah, 75. And then like you pull out your bag and you're like, chink, chink.
It's just
Why
Not
do
bad.
you have 18? You should have much more. Go ahead.
No, I don't, because we bought those horses.
You should
Oh,
keep
right.
receipts, y'all. You should have kept your receipt.
I rolled a 19 though for my barter.
I would have been
He
happy to lend you
goes,
some.
well, I suppose. The other guy says, well, I suppose I can cut you a deal. 50 gold for the lady. Not
Can-
much call for swords these days, so dramatic irony.
Yeah, do you have a payment plan?
Layaway? You got some layaway? Medieval layaway.
He says, yes, we can do layaway. You can pay me whatever you want now and pick it up when it's paid off.
What about like cash advance? Like you.
Actually, you're still holding the sword. I'm sorry, but he says you can do it. Cash advance. Yes, you can in advance pay me the cash.
No.
then I'll
It's a
give you
new
the sword.
concept. A lot of places are doing it. You're a
Tell
small
me.
town. You probably don't know how it works.
Mm-hmm.
But I pay you a sum up front, and then I pay you more than the 50 over time. It's called interest. You get more money overall. It just takes a little bit longer to get it. So I pay you like 10 gold now, and then I keep paying you 5 gold for a couple months until I've paid you like
as
100
this display
gold.
is going on, two I would call them creatures join you. One, actually 3. Yeah, one is a
Some weird creature.
well, sort of. One is stumbling and reeks of booze and has a holy symbol dangling around their
really?
neck.
Come on, y'all.
They got a patchy beard, and they rest against the stall, and the barkeep says, "Get out of here! I said if you don't have money, you're not welcome." And
Wait, I'm in the bar now?
no, I'm sorry. Leans on the what do you call counter.
Okay.
And he says, "If you don't have any money, you can't have any of my stock." And he says, "I'm gonna be a famous journalist, and adventurer," and falls over in the dirt. And then a deer walks up and goes, "Well, I thought that would be more of a challenge. Anyway," and then
a deer.
a
This is
deer,
a
a talking deer.
doppelgangers.
That was a doppelganger voice. For sure.
Anyway, I can't let you, interrupt my score. So, and it turns and tries to kick you with its hooves.
I would like to take the sword, which I was examining.
Sure. And roll and add your light in this, and you'll win.
Oh.
Please.
Oh.
Will she though?
12 plus
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
1, 2, 3, 4,
nope.
5.
You act first.
All right. I try and cut it
Okay.
with the sword.
Roll.
15 plus 9. 24.
You hear "owls" already, and you look, and there's a deer hoof on the ground
Dang.
with a deer looking at a nub. It then touches that nub down to the passed out priest, turns into the passed out priest, and goes running away.
That's handy.
If I rid you of your
Whoa.
considering
Sorry.
this sword is now used, and I am dealing with your doppelganger problem, I think it's only
But when you
fit.
turn to say that, yeah, when you turn to say that, you see that metal shutters have been slammed shut, and they roll back up and go, "Fine," and slam again, and a little receipt slides out.
I grab it. How much does it say I supposedly paid?
Says
for
you
this?
will one day owe 50 gold plus interest.
Whatever
The
that
interest-
is.
Whatever that is.
Whatever
Just
that
like
is.
the VIG.
Yeah.
All right, and I got myself a sword,
Plus
I guess.
1,000% annual interest.
What?
Pay that.
That's insane.
It's the invention of it. It's going to take a while for the free market to establish things.
He
Brilliant.
doesn't. I'm in the future. I have like years to pay him back. I'll be good.
Sure, that's how that works. Anyway, yeah, you guys can
No
do
one's
whatever
ever
you
thought
want.
that before. That's never backfired.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chase out the doppelganger.
Okay, you go
'Cause I
running
rem-
after it?
Well, yeah, because I remember him saying the doppelganger group was messing with people getting that message. So
Yeah.
they seem like they're kind of bad guys in general.
A streak of orange light and a streak of green light shoot past you as the snake and the scorpion, snake holding their side and run limping, and Scorpion, running with their stubby little legs, are firing at the doppelganger.
Snake's injured again.
I go,
They're
if I
still
get,
injured, but much better
I
than they
go,
were.
what's the bounty on these cats? Is it more than 50 gold? I'd like it to be more than 50 gold. As I continue running. Them.
They both yell, whatever you want. Ooh, they turn simultaneously like, that was a bad promise. Yeah, but whatever you want. And then they're running.
I hope it's whatever it was plus 1,000% interest.
Yes, 50
Yes,
gold
how
plus
much I need.
1,000% interest. I don't know what that means. 'Cause I kind of made that up.
As you guys go running, we're back to you guys. Her mask in the fighting has slipped a little bit. Please roll perception.
Now's the time that having lots of that helps. 20.
Nat 20?
Not nat 20.
That would have been astounding. Yeah, she looks incredibly familiar. She looks like Annie's twin.
Oh, snap. I mean,
Wouldn't I
She
know
looks
that I was in
familiar.
Thatch before?
Yeah, you know what? Roll in a second. We're gonna have you roll for this. You guys got to take your turn first, though.
Okay. Do I?
I know this is past Annie. I can put that.
What's your intelligence?
My intelligence? Oh, actually.
It's solid.
It's
two.
solid. It's
That's
2.
above average.
That's above average. Base, like
That's
zeros
like high school
average.
chemistry teacher.
Okay. Oh.
College professor would be like 4.
Okay.
Einstein would be
All right.
10.
Yeah.
Hold
and
up.
then also,
He's
when-
just gonna drop
Hold on.
random
Whoa, I
points.
just got smarter out of nowhere.
You're like college English teacher.
Wait, what do you have
What? Are
against
you
college
implying
English
English
teachers?
teachers are not
Yeah.
as smart
No,
as
they're
other
more
teachers?
charismatic.
That doesn't mean you're less smart if you're more charismatic.
let's not speak in generalizations.
All right.
That's fair.
You heard it here first, folks. Jake thinks that. No.
Also, I'd like to roll perception too, because when Ferret stabbed, he heard like her like scream in pain.
Okay.
Which was he remembers from when she almost blew up. Her scream,
Yeah.
like what her.
Oh.
He knows what her.
Hey guys, when was the
Painful
time
screams
that
sound like.
Annie saved your butts in the last adventures? Can you
A
remember one?
lot. She was always shooting things with arrows. She shot.
Yeah,
She shot
you remember-
Scorpion with arrows.
You remember when that time she shot Scorpion when he was trying to blast you guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
She didn't pull that shot off. You remember now. You're like, oh yeah, that's right. Actually, she missed him, and he got a good blast off on you. Please take off a 1 on your litheness because you have that old limp from that time Scorpion got you. Could you take off 1 off your litheness too from that time the henchman got you?
Like
nicked your
permanently?
spine. Looks like it, man.
It's expensive.
Oh, snap. I look at,
But I just bought new liveliness.
I know it hurts.
It was worth 3 experience points.
I know. Ooh.
Wait, did I get those experience
ferret,
points back?
Anyway, roll
ferret.
with advantage on that.
We
Oh,
got
to see if I recognize her voice.
Yeah.
So we have to roll again, right?
Yep.
Good, because I needed that. That's
Nice.
better. 14 plus 5, 19. So do I.
Yeah, you do. You recognize who you're fighting.
ferret. We gotta bounce, y'all.
It was nice knowing you, lady. I mean,
I'm
not knowing you.
I'm going to cast.
Oh, should I sap her? Should I knock her out?
Oh, I got this, y'all. Solar blast. I'm gonna blind her. And yeah, exactly. And
Marshath, they took your words to heart.
I'm going to put. Four into it.
Okay.
She's gonna feel it. She's gonna feel
Actually, if you're blinding her, you could any status effect. It's just 1 point.
Yeah.
it.
But you can blast and damage her if you got a
I
modifier.
don't want
that's
to damage her. I just want to like make her be like, whoop, 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 like I can't see for a week.
Yeah, just give her a good.
Roll good.
Roll good. All right, cool.
If all else fails, I'll just knock her out.
Here we go, y'all. That's pretty freaking good. Do I get to add magic to it?
Yeah, you add your intelligence and your
Yep.
and your magic.
All right, cool. That is a solid 23.
Yeah. Roll 1d4 for how many rounds she is blinded for.
Oh, no way. 1.
She does a straight up Batman and pulls her cape in front of her eyes, but you still hear her yelp and stumble back.
And I take, because I always have like a rope handy, and I toss it to you, and I'm just like, let's split.
And I'm like, hold on. And I go up and I try and like push the skin back together on her back. I'm like, sorry.
All right.
Dude, does anybody toss an actual heal on her?
Please, I want my liveness back.
Man.
3 experience points.
Sure. I'll do
Okay.
it.
When you get it in your head to do that,
Wouldn't I also have a health
Be like,
potion?
Argan's like forgives all.
we're going to pause with you guys for a second. Roll and add your perception.
5 plus 1.
Oh, perceptive.
This town seems super familiar, but you cannot place exactly why that is.
Have I caught up to the doppelganger?
You've been kind of stumbling as you run because you remember
Constantly getting.
you remember this time you remember hitting a dwarf with an arrow and then missing a dwarf instead, but now you remember again hitting the dwarf with the arrow. Give yourself your life in this point back, both of you.
Both of us.
This worked out.
Yes. You just saved 2 of us alive in this point.
I was thinking about it.
You toss the heel and run. But we're back to you guys. Yeah, you're chasing them. Roll for me.
Now,
Wait, roll to like
in
split?
terms of the
No. Her.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I don't want to keep
10.
rolling, man.
Yeah, you keep up with them exactly, but
now,
they're.
I was gonna say, can you lay out the town for me a little bit? Am I running like past the post office?
You have run into the woods already. You guys are running through the woods. You went in the opposite direction.
Me and the doppelganger.
Yes, and roll perception one more time as more blasts come from your partners.
20.
Nat? Okay. Suddenly you come skidding to a halt because you remember this town, Thatch, so well. You never knew the name before, but this is where you picked up the bounty for the Woods Witch and her henchmen.
But I actually got her this time?
No, you never even caught up with her. It's one of the more embarrassing things. Her henchmen beat you up mercilessly and left you for dead. And you remember...
Strangely healed you before they left.
You remember looking up and seeing her silhouette running away while other people were shooting at her with magic beams, and she escaped you.
Oh my gosh, I was chasing after me? I'm the Wood Witch?
Yeah, that's all you ever got was a vague description and a name. You had a great description of her henchman, a disgraced priest which you tracked to this town named Kendall Wick, who now you remember, oh my god, Kendall Wick. I'm hanging out with a guy named Kendall Wick. He's not a disgraced priest. What? And some other short guy.
I also remember, I
That's how
have
they
my
put
bow.
the-
Why am
the
I
bullet in the
chasing
button.
after him with a sword?
He surprised you. You didn't expect him to be there so soon, and you did a quick draw with a crossbow you were carrying at the time. You ended up throwing away that crossbow in disgust. You
It's
changed a
stupid.
lot about how you operated after that. It was a learning experience. Give yourself 1 point in intelligence.
Whoa.
Yeah, man.
Whoa.
Things might get a little funky this time around.
Yeah, I don't feel like I trust any of my points anymore.
I'm just gonna mail Ferret like a bunch of books.
I'm gonna.
Read these.
You might want to do. You might want to do non-permanent little dots here and there because
That's
boy,
pencil.
things can happen.
All right, so should I go back to? Should I put him back to 1?
Yeah, you well, no. Just keep it as is for now. You come skidding to a halt on your heels and realize you might want to go stop your friends from killing you.
I go. Okay, I need to live first. I can't collect a bounty if I'm dead. And she runs back.
Okay, what are you? You guys are running towards her.
I don't know where we're running away from.
We're running away from
She
other
ran
her.
that way, and you knew she was shopping this way, but she's also standing right there. So you guys can decide where you run.
We need to go tell Annie not to run into Annie because I seen Time Cop and it's bad.
Oh man, it's such a good movie. All right.
No, I'm running like this.
Yes.
Nice.
Total anime.
Yeah.
And I'm running on my hands. Weird.
What?
I run faster on my hands. Fun fact.
Fair enough.
No, I'm kidding.
You like
All
Flannery
right, let's
Yates,
rock.
Interesting fact, I don't believe. Have you guys had like toiletries? Have you guys been able to shave over the last few days?
I've not.
I mean,
wiped
I'm
in months.
scruffy.
Yeah. So you remember her henchmen as being a couple of really scruffy guys, which is probably why you didn't
I
recognize.
don't know that I grow facial hair yet.
Yeah, he's like a little baby.
Yeah.
That's fair. You only saw the top of his head, though.
You only really felt.
Well,
You
he had
didn't
goggles.
even really see him. He was just like this form that moved really quickly out from behind.
I was obscured.
It was all
Yeah.
my magic.
And then stabbed me in the back.
Yeah.
I go, okay,
That
so I
worked
run over there. Do I see them?
I don't. You guys decide. Were you running this way or some other way?
We're running back to
where we last left
Yeah.
Annie. 'cause we
Okay.
were
Yeah.
on
The
Teller.
cart is right here.
Okay,
So
cool.
you guys all run towards the cart.
Sure. I know they were at the post office, so I think I would run towards the
Yeah.
post office.
You guys
direction.
all meet up at the cart. It happens.
I like to think like we get there first, and then she's running by, and we like both grab her,
Yes.
pull her into the car. You know.
Okay. Done.
So I think I'm here, but
Yeah, no, you're here. Sorry about that. I kind of stabbed you real hard in the back. Didn't know it was you before, but also don't go that way because there's you are over there, and you're real pissed off.
yeah, I would be very mad. And then I think afterwards I went to the bar to get a drink because I was very confused that you stabbed me and you healed me, but I was blind the whole time.
An arrow digs into the building nearby the wagon. Not nearby the wagon, actually way over here.
She's firing blindly, like.
As a matter
Hold
of
up.
fact, literally.
Hold up. I mean, we can. And I hold up. I pull out a little knife. I assume like just a pocket knife. I got
Sure,
a pocket
yeah.
knife, and I poke a little hole in the side of the wagon, and I take my holy symbol, which looks like a lens, and I put it up against the hole, and it projects onto the upside down, but onto the inside of the wagon, and we can see, and it's just like she's still out there. What do we do?
Camera obscura.
Yeah, that's right.
pretty
Camera obscura. Look it up. Google it.
BA.
Google it. Hashtag camera obscura. What you know?
That's not even magic. That's
Do I
just
have
physics.
like a machine gun of arrows? How am I hitting it that many times? Like, brrr.
No, that's the arrow digging in and wiggling.
Oh.
Did you get your sword?
I got a sword. Do you guys have 50 golds?
Yeah, no.
Oh, not the
Well,
time.
yeah.
Not the time. I get it.
I will in the
that
future.
tin thing that was pulled down goes ping as an arrow.
How do I know
spins
I'm
off of
here?
it.
Remember.
We need
You
to
remember
take this
that,
cart and split.
You remember
I really
well
gotta
the
get
woods
to the
witch
post office though.
Me too.
was
It's
getting
important.
away.
You're
You remember that and you can choose to share this or not. You remember that you tried to shoot her with your bow and it was pathetic. You couldn't really see anything, and her henchman then can't quite put your. It's on the tip of
you
your
got
tongue.
you got what you need. Let's take the wagon and dip.
Yeah. I'm good to go.
I mean, we could go to the post office. Come on, we got a year, right?
All right, we'll get the next.
I don't know
post
why I
office.
always check my watch.
I guess time
wanna have a
is no
watch.
object because we can.
Exactly.
Go back further.
I wish. Going back to the future.
I think you fundamentally don't get what's happened, but that's fine.
We need to. Yeah, let's dip.
Where's do we have?
Let's just go in the way of
Scorpion
snake
and snake.
and snake and scorpion. They're that way.
They're already marching back, looking annoyed.
Does anyone
Ferret's
have the
like-
sleep spell?
Ferret's like, I got this, and he jumps in front and grabs the reins on the horses, but he
Ooh.
doesn't know what he's doing because he's just really gung ho.
Yeah, the horses actually like do like a canter thing, and you think you're controlling them, but then they stop when
I feel like
Guys, I'm doing it.
they stop in front of the two rangers, and Scorpion goes, "Thank you, Buttercup," and hops on.
Did you guys see that? I totally made those horses do a cute.
Oh wait, no,
little-
he says, "Thank you, Bunny Hop,"
Oh,
and hops on the
oh
horse.
yeah, Bunny Hop. What was Bunny Hop? Oh, someone's had a Bunny Hop. No, somebody had a horse named Bunny Hop before. I can't remember.
Apparently, he's got a horse named Bunny Hop. Yeah.
Bunny Hop's from before. There was a Bunny Hop. I'm telling you.
Good. I can't. If you roll that down, I will give you an experience point right now, because that is a call back.
The Bone Gnasher. No. No, Reaper's Hold.
That would have been episode 1. Anyway,
Oh, yeah.
moving right along.
Just as an experiment, because like this is like all just too much. We start taking off away from other Annie. I assume at this point she can like kind of see and
she can
sees
see
us
now.
going off.
Yeah.
I'm going to put her on a wild goose chase and drop one of my Argan coins. Ping.
Okay.
What's
and
an
see if-
Argan coin?
Yeah, refresh
Yeah.
the audience and the DM's memory.
Oh, so I keep them. So I have my holy symbol, right, and it helps me focus my magical power. I keep coins that are also the holy symbol, but instead of it being like a full because my holy symbol looks like a oval lens with gold design around the outside. It's just a gold coin with like a hole in it. I can't think of currency that does that.
Chinese.
Japanese currency does it
Japanese,
too,
yeah.
but or at least I think so. No, Chinese. Yes.
Yeah.
Hole in the middle.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, it's just essentially just a coin that's a holy symbol. So I got one on handy, and I got them
Zen
stashed.
It's Earth Kingdom currency.
I got them stashed like underneath my collar
so
and
you-
in the heel of my boot and like
you
all stuff like that.
give it a flick?
So, pink,
What
yeah.
does
I'm
it
just gonna
do,
drop it on a wild.
though.
Huh?
You just
I can
money
have it
behind?
as like a spare holy symbol, or I can. They're icons of my god.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
but
to figure why
like
you-
mechanically,
why
does
are
it
you leaving it
obscure? Does it
behind?
create like an image of you guys going somewhere? Or is it?
Or you're just leaving money. You're like, here, world, money.
Well,
trying to figure
I
out why-
kind of want to kind of like have it be like she can see, and I'm gonna like toss it like a
A business card?
like a calling card. Yeah.
Okay.
Like a
Joke-
like a
you're the
calling
joker.
To
card.
make
Yeah.
it easier for her to follow you, or are you tossing them?
More so, I'm curious to see, because this is like a pivotal moment in her. Would it like she have that coin?
Oh, that's a good little
Interesting.
experiment. Okay,
Uh,
do that.
You
That's
don't remember if you caught them or not, which is weird because this was such a pivotal moment for you. But you do remember you found a trail of coins outside when you went pursuing them again. Did you ever keep those coins?
Yeah, they're money.
Yeah,
Well, kind of until
kept
you
and
pick it up.
spent, so you no longer have the coins.
Oh,
Oh, okay. I thought you said you couldn't keep them.
you could keep them.
Or like that. Sorry, I thought you said they weren't money.
Well, they kind of. I mean, they're worth
Like
more
you
than
could only
money.
buy them at like Argan's, like Holy Eyes
Well,
place.
they're like precious. They're still precious materials. Like,
Okay.
I will say
Then
you
yeah, I
have
prob-
one then that you have
Okay.
yet
You
to
like reach
spend.
in your pocket and all of a sudden there's like, oh my god,
As one of your 18
it's
coins.
there.
This is bizarre. I can't remember anything that's happened.
Give
But
yourself an extra gold piece, by the way.
I have 19 now.
Weird. I mean, I just did it more so as an experiment. I didn't.
Sure.
I'm not gonna ask her or anything like that. Or maybe it'll come back. I don't know.
Sure.
It's weird.
I'm gonna say, I suggest you obscure us, so we're hard to see.
That's a little powerful to do. I mean, you could, but you would burn a lot of magic to do that.
Oh, okay.
I don't use magic.
I
for
mean,
anything
we're
else.
on horses and stuff. We're just
Yeah, we're
gonna-
getting away.
Yeah, you're
just
certainly
gone
able to outpace somebody on foot,
Yeah.
Uh,
All right. Later.
who is, by the way, extremely wounded. So she's stumbling, but she's not going to keep this up very long.
I can't believe we ran into Bizarro Annie. That was weird.
Yeah, I can't.
What were you doing?
Hunting you guys. You were. And myself? I don't know. I think I was trying to hunt down a woods witch, and I had chased her henchman.
What's a wood switch?
It's a witch in the woods.
Yeah,
like a witch
basically
that lives in
that.
the woods.
It's very self-explanatory in the name.
That says it all.
You were told that
I didn't know if it was like a moniker, like the wood switch.
part of the reason this criminal was so important for you to get is that she looked like a slightly more distinguished version of you, and you were like, oh, this will get me in trouble. I better take care of this quick.
Ah.
Also, you heard that she did a lot of dastardly things.
And she had these two partners. It was I guess it's a Noblin. Do I know you're a Noblin? Yeah. I guess
think
it's
I
a
never
Noblin, but I thought you were a halfling, so
Well,
disguise working well.
I'm a gnome, actually.
Yeah.
Just a
whoa.
gnome, so that couldn't
Shots
have been
fired.
me.
And you and I fought you guys, and she got away. So we get away.
We get it.
I get away. I got away
Did she
from
see
me.
Was that because I thought
She didn't see you. She's
Saw
got a
Kendall.
vague
A
obscurity that kind
short
of makes
person.
you hard to see. So.
A person of tiny stature.
No, I mean when she was at the thing and she saw Kendall at the bar all drunk or whatever, and he walked up. Was I with him?
Yeah.
There was somebody skulking in the background that she did not pass the thing to see. It could have been you. Could have been.
Gotcha.
They were very embarrassed by their companion's behavior.
Gotcha. That sounds about right. Listen, you've been an embarrassment in the past. You've really straightened yourself out, but I got to tell you, back about a year and a half ago.
See, I don't remember me being this like drunk.
You
I can
wouldn't
handle my
remember.
drinking. I can handle my drinking.
You wouldn't
I can
remember.
handle my drinking. All
You'll
right.
keep saying that the day after you wake up in a clearing covered in blood, and there's like a dead deer next to you.
Wait,
you're-
is he a drunk or a vampire?
Vampire.
Or a werewolf? Sorry.
Oh man.
Well, when you drink too much, it's hard to tell the difference sometimes.
Check out my script for a movie called Moonshine about someone who's both.
He is a mean drunk. He
Ah,
might as well be a werewolf.
fair enough.
Regardless.
Anywho,
Yeah.
Elric says, well, guys and girls, it's kind of decision time. Do you want to join me for breaking up this thing? What the hell? You might
Is there
live.
another
I mean, as
town
long as we
between
can-
here and where we're going?
Can we stay busy and not run into ourselves?
Yeah, I really don't want to see myself again.
I
That's
definitely think
creepy.
where we're going, you won't run into yourselves.
Fair enough. Sign me up for that.
Wait, you actually saw yourself? Are your brains scrambled?
I don't think you guys did see each other.
I saw
You saw
her
a vague
upside down with a
silhouette.
reflection.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cam, you're obscura. Check it out. Google it.
Roll for sanity after you see,
Yeah.
see your past self.
As you guys go rushing through the woods for the remainder of this day, the horses being Bunny Hop being pushed and their partner, unnamed horse number 2, we'll say Butterscotch, being pushed to their limits, which are impressive.
I miss
Yeah.
Betsy.
I,
I
Yeah.
hope she's okay.
I,
Yeah, did you check that sword? Is there something wrong
Somewhere, a horse in a stable turns its head 180 degrees and looks directly at the camera.
with that? Man.
You guys,
man.
I hope
go ahead.
Mickey and Jonas are
I'm
feeding
gonna
her
say
lots
this.
of blood.
we might want to make sure. Do you guys remember what you looked like a year and a half ago? Because we might want to make sure we don't look like that anymore. So I'm gonna chop off my hair.
What?
I mean, to disguise ourselves. We don't want to look like ourselves. If
You know how
we
long it took me to establish this look?
not much,
yeah.
just like grow a beard, take a beard off.
How about you lose the hat? Watch this. How about you lose the hat?
Don't talk about my hat.
Look at his
And
face,
I
it's
like,
all
I
red.
like,
He
I take
said
my
very
hat.
angry.
I take my hat, and it's got like the hole in it from the dart. And I'm just like, oh, my hat.
Could you do the Halo a year and a half ago?
No.
Huh, yeah. I was thinking. Here's-
Yeah, but
So
that's
what are you
like,
gonna do? Walk around with a halo the entire
Yeah,
time?
I feel like that's just like that's a little.
Might
much.
draw a little bit of attention. It's not
Yeah.
exactly.
That's true. On a related note, she didn't miss the first time. But you can't feel pain at the moment, and you look down and you realize,
Oh my gosh.
you're a better shot than I gave you credit for. Whatever. You realize
Don't tell me it's just like I turn and it's just like in my head.
when you take off your hat to say don't talk about my hat or whatever, everybody kind of goes,
Candle,
You've
Candle, your head is
got a little something there.
there's like a
it's
I
like
wanna
a,
hear
it's a,
about
it
it.
is a stun dart, but it's kind of slipped along your skull and gone under the skin, and they can see like a big
Gross.
lump. And it's not bleeding because it's like plugged it up, but it's like it's
in
thick
me.
around as a quarter.
Fair
in
takes
me.
out
You
his
got, like, a
hanky and like
bug
wraps it
in
around
your
his
hair
finger.
or
He's like, here, I
something.
got it. Come here, sweetie pie. And he's just
that makes sense. I
not
was
coming off.
wondering. I'm like, I know I hate you, but you didn't. But you seem fine.
There's like
dabbing at it like they
there's
do in the
the
movie.
Hold up.
feathering is sticking out.
Mirror.
It looks like there is a full-on branch sticking out of your
You might
forehead
want to give
skin.
yourself a your heels.
Faint.
Okay. Yeah. when you flop over, they yank it out and pour a
Nice.
little healing potion on
Doesn't
She
you.
even
goes. She
feel
goes.
it.
Ooh, I want to pull it out.
Okay, you can
Fun.
do it. And
I
Elric
put my
has the
foot
healing
on his
potion.
face and just.
I'm gonna add. I'm gonna be like.
Give me
do
a
you,
strength roll, please.
Time out.
Yeah, it tears the
Plus,
skin real bad. You've got a scar now.
Damn, I already knew that was gonna happen. So mechanically, do I like not like take damage, or do I take damage?
You
or-
would, but in order to not deal with that, he
what happens when you
immediately,
roll four.
Elric immediately poured
Okay.
a healing potion.
Okay. I just like. I mean, it's
That's
okay.
the blood that sprayed on me when I
Well, that's
pulled
Yes.
it out.
fine. I mean, I'm already old, so it's good. It's not good. It's
Well,
not like
yeah.
it's gonna, vitamin
Yeah.
E is not gonna
be
do
cool.
anything.
Yeah.
All right.
I whisper to Ferret. I go. Is he really drunk right now? Why the hell did he not realize he had a dot in his head?
That was weird, not gonna lie. But sometimes it was like a shock, you know, you're in shock, so you don't realize that your arm
That your head has been pierced?
Well, while traveling, you guys happen to glance outside during this at some point, I imagine, and you see orc war camps that have been abandoned. There are still embers glowing in the campfires.
Oh, Smokey would not be happy with
No.
this.
There are young women and men that are tending to children, which are not terribly uncommon in war camps. Sometimes people take their families along, but otherwise the majority of them they seem to have all moved on. And you, with your high nature skill, can tell that they are all, the farther along you go, the more paths you see carved through the woods, they're all going in the same direction to which you all are headed. You wake up, I imagine, a few minutes later.
Oh yeah, no, I was fine.
Yeah.
They said something about my hat, and I was like, what about my hat?
I'd like to pick up some of the ground, run it through my fingers, sniff it to the fire, the embers.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously not the burning ones. Figure out how long ago it was they were here.
Ferret has drawn on
4
Kendall's
hours.
face while he was asleep.
Okay, what have you drawn?
Like nothing phallic, just because I think that would be childish.
It's true.
But like a butt.
Okay, great, great.
Nice.
You have a butt on your face.
I don't care.
Butt face.
Why do people keep calling me that? No.
I like to imagine it's like a dignified, symmetrical. Either.
Like makes his
One
cheekbones look
cheek,
good.
one
Yeah.
cheek.
That'll. But yeah.
Hey Kendall, do this with your mouth.
No.
You guys.
No.
Oh, it's funny every time.
The wagon pulls to a stop.
I
when,
quit.
When you guys have heard what you thought might have been a babbling brook in the distance, you realize it's actually the murmur of 10,000 orcs.
Oh.
The sun
That's a lot.
is well set by this point, but the horizon is still light, and it is lit with torches. And Elric pulls out a potion, and he goes up to Scorpion and tugs on his cape and says, "Thank you, my friend. Hopefully I'll see you around." And Scorpion says, "Are you sure you don't need me?" And he goes, "I'm 100%. And he says, "If you guys want to leave, now's your chance. However,
Why do you keep saying that?
because there's 10,000 orcs there. If you want to stay, though," and he holds up green potions, he goes, "you might want to rub this on yourselves."
What is
I
that?
need a little more information before I rub
Green
your
dye.
magical
It's
lotion.
green dye.
Oh.
Blend in.
What?
No
This is
offense.
a little culturally insensitive.
Yes,
What?
yeah.
We're doing green face now?
Or Chris. It's not-
If you look, you guys
I
can't
mean,
do what I can do. And
if
an
I-
orc
And
If
hold up,
I
I'm
was
pretty
part
sure
goblin,
that
I would be very
that
offended.
orcs were gray anyways.
he pulls out gray dye.
Yeah, that's even worse. All right, you know what?
Also, isn't he gonna have like a height issue? The other dwarf orcs?
No, but there's plenty of goblins here.
Oh, I hate those guys. Those are the worst. Those goblins. Dad?
Dad. Oh man.
An orc comes around the corner, and without looking, he reaches out and grabs the orc by the collar and turns into that orc. And the orc, very surprised, this big brawny guy, goes, "Hey, what are?" And he headbutts him, and the orc goes down.
Wait,
Take-
why
Wait,
don't
so
we
we're
take-
around
hold up.
orcs right now?
One orc.
That
Okay.
was Elric
Oh,
turning
yeah,
into an
I
orc.
get it.
Yeah.
Can we just do the old
Let's,
we're
let's-
prisoners thing?
Let's pay attention to which one of these is Elric, Snake, or whatever, just so we...
Can we do the whole prisoners thing?
I like the prisoners thing.
Yeah, it's
He
always,
goes,
And
And he
it's not
puts away the
culturally
potions.
insensitive.
Yeah.
and he goes, "All right, fine." And he goes, "Oh, all right, fine."
You might be fine with skin changing, but we aren't.
He tosses the rope at you. Why don't you put that around your wrists?
I know a special thief knot that's going to look really good, but we can get out of it whenever we want.
Oh,
I like
that's
that.
awesome.
Yeah.
I like that.
Cool. All right. Well, have a go at it then.
Cool.
Tie us all up with it.
I'm
This
just going to
works
do this
like
and we'll call you.
40% of the time.
It's too bad that
The knot, it works 40% of the time. The other time, totally inescapable. It's great. Don't worry, I've been practicing.
Wait, which knot? Remember what I told you. You need to remember your knots.
You guys are
You said not to remember my knot, so I forgot it. Wah, wah, wah.
to
Yeah.
not remember. You guys are led now by Elric towards this arena that has been.
Yeah.
It's like a.
I don't feel pain.
It's kind of like a.
Sign me up.
It's like basically a natural divot in the earth, but it's huge, and a bunch of logs have been dragged there. And there are orcs shoulder to shoulder. There's goblins sitting on their shoulders and between their legs. Go ahead.
What can I say that I obscured our weapons so that
Yeah, I
it
was
looks
gonna
like
say.
we're weaponless, but we have our weapons? And
Absolutely.
how many points would I have to spend
I-
to do that?
I love
'Cause
it.
I have 6 mana. And
Oh, you could only do that to yourself
I can't spend
to
points
keep it going.
Okay.
Because otherwise you'd have it for about 6 seconds for everybody.
Oh, okay.
But you can do 1 point in obscure and keep it going on yourself. You guys could both roll your
Why don't I- can I-
litheness.
can
I'll
I
say-
take some weapons? Like just
Yeah, you
I
could just
can't-
carry
I
all their
can't carry
weapons.
her sword.
You could. The sword is like 2 pounds.
Okay. All right. So
I
I've got
don't really use weapons. Like,
right your holy symbol. Which
I have.
You do have a
Yeah.
mace, but it doesn't
I know,
really-
but it's just
he's
like
only
a
used it to
club.
go down a zip line.
Yeah.
Once.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I don't.
All right. So I'll take Annie's sword and like put it on my back so
Sure.
it's obscured. I got my axes and all my stuff.
Your holy symbol, there's no need to hide it. They wouldn't even recognize it as a weapon.
Okay.
I understand. I do keep it tucked though, because it is like gold.
Makes sense. He
Oh, and hat, fold it. I don't want.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Elric
tuck
took
it.
the battle axe off the guy that he's just carrying, and he's secretly got his wand tucked into the loincloth that
Totally.
he has. You guys are led towards this arena, and in the bottom.
He's just wearing a loincloth.
Yeah, oh yeah, just a loincloth.
That's
Which,
a nice.
by the way, that's
nice
not.
butt, Elric.
That's.
Yeah.
That's a
oh,
good look for you.
oh, thank you. I kind of like this
Yeah,
actually.
you got the voice.
A little bit.
He's got the singing voice. Now
It's
he's got
the
a nice
tusks.
butt.
Yep.
Well, there might be a future career for me. But in the meantime, there is.
He's like really shiny.
Yeah, this is actually unusual. This guy was like mid getting ready because most do not just wear a loincloth. Most have
Yeah.
like armor or whatever on. But
And maybe you want to put on the armor that he was putting
no,
on?
this feels right.
This feels good. He is so BA.
Well, you
that
might
he
as well
just-
like
He's
take
got-
some like
he's
dirt
got-
and just like.
Oh yeah, he's got like those kind of stomach ab muscles that like are out here too. He's like,
Dang, it's just cut.
he's like, look at this. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna
Yeah.
stick with this for a
He
while.
looks like he ate Brad
Wait,
Pitt.
quick question. I'm not. I just.
like
I
a
gotta
pack
know.
of hot dog
I
bites.
mean, you probably get enough questions because you're a doppelganger. But
okay.
can you like change form into any other thing, like anything you've been previously?
No, gotta touch and go.
Touch and go. Okay. Sorry, you probably hear that enough, right?
No, it's fine. I actually don't know. It is quite exhausting to change form this often. I really don't prefer it. If I can, you stick to a form for a while. But obviously, it's been a bit.
This will be a good one, though.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
We can't go,
I'd like-
we can't go
I'd
anywhere
like to
nice
look-
with him now.
It's like,
Yeah.
how often do you climb a mountain? You're capable of it, but you don't climb a mountain that
yeah.
often.
All right.
Well, here we are. This is my mountain. This ripply, muscly mountain.
well,
Can I take a look at him and see if, because he's probably, there's a bunch of orc gangs here. We're gonna need to know who he is supposed to be. Like, it'd be nice to know about him because people here do know you.
Are there any like orc tribal?
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping that
things
he
so we
has.
On his back,
know faux pas.
he has got
50 axes.
well, as a matter of fact, he has got 4 axes tattooed in a shape like this. And he is one of the true warriors. A gang that consists of about a baker's dozen orcs. And you don't see any of them wandering around here. They don't have... They must be... If you guys haven't heard of them, they must be a relatively small tribe. Some might even say just a gang.
Okay.
Ulrich is a gang
Swift
orc.
headbutt takes him down, I guess.
Well, a swift headbutt from
Yeah.
somebody of his equal stature in
Yeah.
a surprise attack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I'm just playing.
up! You don't
Literally.
You don't know me.
You are playing. That's what's fun.
But yeah, he
yeah.
is a member of the True Warriors. You recognize that much anyway. You don't know much else about him.
Warriors.
And actually, as a matter of fact, Silas down in the pit.
Can I say
speaking.
one thing, please?
Sure.
To make this convincing, Elric, punch me in the face. Give me a good old shiner.
He goes, "Are you sure about this?"
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
why
punch
not?
him. This is
Yeah,
I mean, I literally do not know my own strength.
just do it. Do it
I'll
up,
take
my
a
man.
whack at it.
That'll probably be
He
enough.
pops you in the nose.
And the nose, boom.
Just not the nose.
I'm like, oh.
Anywhere but the nose.
Wait.
Add 5 to 1d4.
Wait.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. That's a no sell if you don't want to.
No.
So it does
I said
6
wait
damage.
as in I didn't even feel that.
Yeah. Your nose goes, but you don't. It's.
Hold on.
That's weird.
I need to fix that.
He just
I
took that punch
fixed
and didn't say anything.
How drunk? Candle, I know you have this a fondness for the fire water.
Meh.
I'm wondering how much of a fondness you had today, because that's the second time you've been grotesquely wounded and you haven't said a thing.
Even when I've seen him drunk, I've never seen that. I mean,
goes,
and I've seen him.
Dude, that was insane.
I feel great.
That was amazing. Did you see that? His nose crumpled like
I'm
cardboard.
like 62 years old. I broke it back into place. We're all good.
But are you like?
Oh, it's back for sure. But that was
Like I'm 62 years old and feel wonderful.
that was nuts.
Did you even feel that?
I want whatever he's eating.
Dude,
Well, I felt it, but like I didn't feel it.
Hold on a second. And I just
We could monetize
Ferret goes
this.
over and just like takes his lockpick and just like jams it into his thigh, just as. Are you feeling this? Tell me if.
I
tell
mean,
me
I
if-
can feel it.
Well,
Does it hurt?
while this is
We don't
happening,
have time for this. Hold up. Oh. Yeah, hold on.
while this is happening, other orcs walk by and he goes, "Move your pink." They haven't been listening. Yeah, he just
Lockpick
grumbles
back out.
vaguely at you and watches other people
I
walk
slip
by.
back into the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just put your
Yeah.
things back on very obviously and go, okay, you are led down partially, and Elric is really making his way through the crowds, kind of weaving down, 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 and you hear the orc in the center talking. This orc is wearing a long leather coat with no sleeves. The sleeves have been ripped off.
Neo. Oh.
His name's Silas. I am the Osiris of
He has got
Nice.
gigantic rings on his fingers, and he is among the larger orcs you have seen. He has got, one thing you notice is a lot of these orcs have their hair chopped low because, you don't want anything to pull on, but he's got a gigantic do.
Big deal.
You might even think like maybe that's a wig.
Yeah.
Who knows? But he's certainly bold and
Yeah.
flamboyant and proud to be there. And he goes, "We are a larger army than any other on the continent, and we waste our resources fighting each other. Stone Axe, Red Grin, the other ones they said. We may honor Jigaro by fighting each other after we have conquered those in Bottoms Bay. We will take the fight to them and raise a fire that the Troika has never seen before. Can you dig it?"
Oh, yes. I'm just like, that is.
And there is a huge, huge roar.
Yeah.
He is very charismatic.
Oh, man.
We don't have to kill him.
Well, it's funny that you say that because
Yeah.
because
This is so
right
good.
next to you, a streak of green blasts out, and it goes right in between the shoulders of two big orcs who are watching, and people all flinch and look around. And Silas, who is just saying, "Can you dig it?" looks down, and there's a hole where his heart was, and he goes, "Oh, dag." And he falls over.
Dang, his final words are, oh, dang.
Dag, I believe.
I say I heard dag,
Yeah.
which makes no sense.
Dag.
Yeah, he
So
falls over, and people are understandably alarmed by this. Is there anything you guys want to do?
Ferret goes, "I got an idea. Just go with it." He slips his bonds and runs up onto the stage. I don't know if this is the best idea
Oh
ever.
my God, I can't wait to
He
see
gets up
it.
on the stage and goes, "Orc horde, hear me. I am one of you.
Okay.
Just trust me. And I think that now that there's a vacuum in leadership, we should all do what I say. And I say, we all go home.
Roll. Just give me a roll and pray it's a 20. Oh, thank
wait,
God.
what?
I would not have known
plus
what to do.
Personality. So
Oh, okay.
11. 11.
The person who was standing, like one of the orcs that flinched when the blast went off, goes, "That's one of the true warriors' prisoners." And another orc that was standing next to him goes, "Yeah, the true warriors, the true warriors here killed Silas."
Oh.
That's not what happened.
And people start to roar, and there's pushing, and some of the tribes, some of their old rivalries boil over, and they start slugging at each other in the crowd. But a lot are starting to turn towards you guys and take out your axes, and you have 1 round to act. I will say, everybody roll perception.
Ferret, I would run.
Yeah, roll perception first.
9 plus
Can
1.
you dig it? Thank you.
5
Yes.
plus 5, 10.
You're looking at a
got a 10
solid.
too.
Oh, I get to add my intelligence, which has gone up actually. So.
Oh, wait, I have 2. So 11.
16.
Yeah, you see the way you came is the fastest way out for the time being. And it might close off at any moment because people are still reeling.
I think we need to discuss subtlety.
Oh, you also noticed that the
did
orc
not
that
work.
was standing right next to you sounds awfully familiar.
I kind of recognize that orc sound. Do I recognize it, like, in character? 'Cause I recognize
if you
it.
The guy. It's the guy. The guy headbutt. It's the other guy. The real guy.
No. That's not who I think it is.
You can say if you think it. There's no need to be coy.
I believe the doppelgangers are here.
Oh, it's the doppelgangers. Either way,
Being orcs.
we got a dip.
All right, yeah, so
Why, we're just
Ferret,
running.
like casts obscure. He's like they're in the melee. He casts obscure on himself, so he's just maybe a little bit less visible. And I can't just. I'm going to try and get back to Kendall. I don't know how far away the stage was. I just kind of ran up in a streak.
It was pretty close.
So okay, I'm
10
sneak.
squares.
I'm just gonna get back to them
Okay.
by running over the tops of people's heads.
Okay. Yeah, roll it. I love this.
Come on. 5 plus what is it? Acrobatics. 7.
It's actually
So
not
5
bad.
Plus 7.
They're so surprised that you get away with it, but you end up stumbling at the end and falling into your pal Kendall's arms.
Okay, still, I made it.
Oh.
Did you
You
see
keep
that?
catching people.
Kendall, did you see what I did?
I hate your guts.
That was awesome.
I freaking hate your guts.
Everybody roll one last perception for me. While you are fleeing.
18
19.
plus 2.
Ditto.
24.
Well,
I have the total
that
20.
Same thing. 16.
With your 24, are you guys running towards the exit?
Yeah, we should
See.
probably dip.
You guys all manage to get towards the exit as people are starting to close in and chase you and throw tomahawks and such.
No.
I don't know. Are tomahawks? I don't know enough about those. Are those throwing axes as well?
Yeah.
Tomahawks.
You can throw any axe if you can throw it.
Well, yeah, I would imagine so. Anyway, whatever a throwing axe is, that's one thing I don't have familiarity.
Throwing axe.
They're whipping them at you.
Yeah.
Javelins. There we go.
Oh.
Not axes at all.
Not axes at all.
But as you can,
Bagram was just like, yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
he was all like eating his popcorn and was like,
Yeah.
Exactly. Couldn't just let it be axes.
but you guys are, as you're running,
Everything's
you
a
notice on the
lie.
stage, Silas's wig has fallen off and there's like something green and pulsating on his head that's shriveling up. Anyway, that's for another time maybe. But you guys are running and they're
I
starting
think
to
you're
be
so clever.
there's there's starting to be kind of like a wave of orcs chasing you guys.
Oh man.
And everybody roll and add your liveliness.
No.
I'm gonna roll with
Liveliness.
advantage.
Looking at liveliness.
16 plus 5.
19.
21.
Okay.
6 plus 6, 12.
Okay.
That's not what it originally was.
4. Oh, buddy.
7.
Oh boy.
7.
So
That ain't too
the slowest among you gets caught by you guys run for a while before they catch up. They have to regroup and bust through the
Elric
fighting.
with us too?
Elric.
Oh, is he Gonski? Or he just like in the commotion, we don't know who he is?
Elric in his new body says,
Stand
"Best
out.
of luck," and pulls ahead.
Stand out.
Yeah,
'cause
he's
in
just
a
like-
cloth and
he's
nothing else.
Oh yeah, he's flopping bits past you. He's just
Oh, that's gross.
butts and elbows. He goes, "Best of luck," and pulls way ahead.
Oh, man. There goes my appetite.
You hear the sound of like a full-on battle happening in the arena behind you, but one of the groups does manage to catch up with you, and that is the Stone Axe is of Fury.
I was hoping it was Laverne and Shirley.
No, God, you guys are lucky it's not those two.
As we're running, is there like tents or barrels or something to stick behind?
Yeah, I'll say you managed to make it. You're wide out in the open. In fact, they surround you.
Yeah, they surround me.
You
and
are here, and all of a sudden, with you guys being way far ahead, all of a sudden, dudes who are wearing tabards that have numbers on them, signifying their rank within the
Okay.
tribe, and brightly painted faces
Nice.
come out, and they're pulling out axes and spinning them. Some have maces. One has got like this chain that has a ball on the end and like a comma on it, and he's whipping that. And,
a chain sickle?
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, it's a dope weapon.
and they
I like chain sickle.
drop it on, and
Um.
one just has a straight up bat with barbed wire around it.
A bat?
Yeah, it's a cudgel.
Oh, like a bat. I thought it was literally like a
Nobody has bats tied to his shoulder pads with like rope, and they're constantly fluttering, and it looks wicked awesome.
Helps him run
Nice.
faster.
Double the bats.
Gives him a little extra lift.
So yeah, they're certainly going to attack you first.
Wait, so we're over. Shouldn't they be over here because they're like?
Nope.
Okay. They ran past him.
Every time you move the people to an advantageous position, I'm going to add 4.
I'm not moving
I'm
into an
just busting your
adaptation.
chops.
I'm just trying to make
No,
sense
four,
of it.
4 of them surround you.
Ho, 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 ho.
And this might be a first for our show, because anyway, yeah, 4 of them surround you. You guys have pulled ahead. You fell behind. You were tired because you're 60.
But he feels no pain. He should be able to like run
the
through
guy
these
with
stitches.
The guy with bats is a goblin, actually.
Yeah.
Dad?
Bats.
I sense my father. Where? Somehow. All right.
Oh man. I suddenly like okay, so I'm surrounded. I don't think you know the current situation, and I'm gonna let up my halo, and I'm gonna try to intimidate.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to intimidate.
Got to give him some advantage.
And it's like we got like the gold disc, mad symbols, 8 glyphs, and now we got like 8 different symbols,
Yeah.
and then more glyphs.
Roll and add your 3 personality.
My 3
And
personality.
This is just persuasion, so it's 3, 4.
He's
Yeah, 4.
archangeling out right now.
But do we even have Annie and I even noticed that Kendall's not with us?
Yeah.
Beats an 8. You got a 10.
Oh, woo!
So yeah, they
I've been rolling
every
so
one of
crap.
them takes a step back, and you now have a surprise round instead of them.
Okay, cool.
Have Annie and I noticed that Kendall's not with us?
You have.
Okay.
It's too quiet.
Yeah, but might want to turn around.
Oh
See,
shoot.
let me ask you this: there's a guy swinging a bat in front of you.
Snap! Hold up. Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Part of my halo, can I just like have like an aura of like kind of like a wispy-ish like version of my god? I saw my god. I know what my god looks like. This
Heck
is
yeah.
crazy, y'all.
Yeah, you sure can.
So it's like that. I'm like, emanating this energy and stuff, and I'm about to like throw down condemn on these people, and I'm just gonna cast my magic and then teleport to my homies.
You do have that. You can absolutely do that. Do you say anything cool before you do?
Oh man, that's what I say. Oh man.
You like you say some cool stuff.
I don't have anything
you roll
cool to say. I really don't.
Well, I mean, before you said some cool stuff.
Say like, now you see me.
And now you.
No, that's horrible.
You rolled good intimidation before. They were intimidated. They all stepped back. Then you went, oh man, and you teleported away
I was
to
trying
there.
to think of something cool.
And the Stone Axe Furies, which I will get a more solid name for later, all turn around, shocked, looking for you, and you guys start running again together.
Yeah.
And that is where we're going to wrap it for the night.
Please.
And I'm staying behind him, pushing him.
I'm not good with the one-liners, you know? I'm
That's
really
true.
not.
Guys,
some good ones.
do give us a player of the game.
Oh,
Was it Kendall
snap.
Wick,
Yeah.
the aging badass cleric?
Yeah, I keep getting older.
Was it
Rapidly aging.
the
That's how it
ancient?
Eyes.
Was it Ferret, the Noblin, who is
Which spaces would that have been? I'm sorry.
apparently, I'm not sure, I'll get back to you,
Okay.
who is apparently good at crippling Annie, or is it Annie,
Yeah.
who is
Who got
was-
crippled?
took place,
Who
participated
invented interest.
as both her modern and young self.
Yeah,
So-
who invented interest this
Yeah.
game?
Ferret, nope, Ferret, Kendall, or Annie.
All right, favorite moments of this session.
I enjoyed stabbing Annie in the back. It was super fun.
I thought it was interesting to play with like how things were affecting my memory. It also was very trippy, like in real life.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wasn't very sure what was going on.
I still don't know what's going on. Can you dig it? I
Yes.
said it too because I just.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. I was so because I was like, you gonna start with "Can you dig it," or are you gonna end with "Can you dig it"? So like when you didn't say it the whole time, I was just like I was waiting for it. I
Yeah.
was like, are you gonna say it? Is he gonna say it?
Okay, I'd like to also discuss theories of what you think is going on. So brain slugs back. That's my theory with Silas. So brain slugs are actually causing the orc war.
It's interesting because what we ran into was an ogre with a brain slug up in the mountain.
Yeah.
But then also at the same time, like I don't know if this is like, see, it's weird. Like there is like space-time continuum. Oh, see, time travel gets muddy and
Everything
really quick
gets muddy
because
real
like I have a boon, but I didn't have the boon then.
Yeah.
So it's just like, well, then again, the gods did like interact, but it's weird. I don't know what's going on, y'all.
Here's something interesting. I wonder. No, never mind. I'm not gonna.
the other
I'm
thing
not gonna
is,
mess
it's like
with you.
that random mayor. Didn't she have a wig too?
God.
The mayor of Cobblestone. She had a big butt, but did she have a wig?
Ma,
I think she had a
I
wig.
I don't know if she had a wig, but
must
she definitely had
have
money in her
a wig.
Marie
Antoinette
wig.
wig.
She had money in her hiney. Oh, she
She
had a
did.
Marie Antoinette wig.
So I feel like everyone with wigs has a brain slug in them. Everyone
Don't
who-
trust wigs. And the whole time I'm just like,
Only in this universe,
that's
though.
why
Only
I
in
was
this
wearing a
universe.
Everyone
hat.
in real life with wigs are, I'm sure, wonderful people. So
Yes.
it's totally fine. to
Just
have a
this
wig.
universe, wigs equal brain slug. And then also doppelgangers are literally everywhere. And if they talk like this guy, they're a doppelganger.
Yeah.
That's my impression.
Oh snap.
Oh,
Oh,
almost cut through
So
some
we
cables.
have a drone.
I don't trust it. Oh,
hey.
Nice.
Nice.
Thank you, Kenny. Oh, good solution. Player of the game is tied between Ferret and Annie.
Nice.
Would Ferret and Annie please roll? Each roll a
snap.
d20.
like this
Yep.
part.
Nice. I've seen too many twos today. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Just fly the helicopter into my
I
throat.
rolled a 12.
Annie, you are the player of the game.
So close.
Very close this
Send
time.
it to launch. Goodbye, drone. Meow.
Wicked awesome. Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you next week.
Oh, if you would like to, if you
Birthday
liked what you
also.
saw and you want to continue seeing us when we go live, please follow us. We also have past episodes 1 through 4 on YouTube. Click the giant 1D4 below for that. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We really don't use our Instagram. Sorry about that, but the other two we use. And you can get up information and updates on there. Also in our VOD, you can watch last week's episode
Episodes
as well.
5 and 6 are going up on YouTube very soon. And if you enjoy this, hey, tell your friends. We want to try to build an audience because this is a cool thing that's happening.
Yes.
And also, do you have a birthday message for planet Earth?
Oh my goodness. I sure do. If today is your birthday, planet Earth. Oh snap, we're going to this cam.
We're going to close-up cam.
If today is your birthday, or you might be happen to celebrate your birthday today, that was horribly. I'm learning how to speak as we go on. But if today's your birthday, or you're celebrating your birthday today, or soon, happy birthday, everybody!
birthday.
Thanks, Kenny.
We'll see you next week.
That hurt my hand.
Thanks for watching.
Yes, thank you for watching.
All right, you can take your drone back.
Well done, yo.